Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. I wanted to share a tool that I got. All disclaimers, I'm not representing this person and their tools, and so it's just my opinion. I purchased this stencil cutter. My apologies ahead of time. I am filming with one hand with my iPhone, and this is the Martha Stewart, and basically you make your own stencils with this. Okay, how's that? I may need to get the iPhone 8X, thinking about it. They're so darn expensive. Anyway, I'm gonna swing slowly over. I don't want you to get dizzy. This is the case it came in. It's pretty cool. It has all its compartments. I just cut that out because it holds the tips. So let me open it up. So these are the tips. The iron, that's a straight tip, and I'm using the curved one. Each of them is used for something. This one's used for transfer, which was like, wow, that's pretty cool. I have to try that out. This one is for creating your own stencils, and apparently this one is to adhere those jewels that have adhesive underneath. So I yet to try these two. I just opened it up, and here, when you're done with it, here's the plug, which covers the end, which I thought it was pretty neat. Okay, what I love it because it cuts out, and it's my first try. I'm not really great at it, so I have to try it, and then after that I gotta use the stencil. She carries her own stencils, but every other company, I purchased this one, by the way, in Michael's, just in case you're interested, and I bought this one, Fort Art, and that's exactly what it looks like. That's one of the tools. So they might have their own tool too, so I don't know. To me, really, it's all the same. I thought it would be different. I have a wood carving tool, and basically it looks the same. I don't see the difference between the carving wood one and this at all. Maybe perhaps the tips, but again, each company sells their own tips, and I'm assuming this is like a standard iron. Okay, so but yeah, then it brings this little stand, which I really do not prefer. I don't like it because, as you can see, if I put it down like this, okay, it rolls off the table. So I'm not sure if it's because of the what do you say, the cord itself. I'm sorry, I keep getting you out of focus, my apologies. Yeah, it just kind of slips. It's sitting there. If I go down to it's on, I don't want to shut it off because then I'll have to wait 5 to 10 minutes to turn it back on. It has a switch on and off, which is pretty cool. My wood iron, carving iron, does not. So this is a nice advantage, that if you leave it there, it'll, you know, it'll whatchamacallit, you can leave it on the table and turn it on and off. I don't know why I'm getting brain stumped here. What I was thinking was maybe put some slip plastic material, or maybe foam or something, or grip, some sort of grip that would probably grip on top of the table. That would have been nice if they would have just put a little bit on that. I mean, I don't think it costs that much. I mean, they are charging like $20 for this. I didn't pay $20 because I had a coupon, but nonetheless, it's $20. I don't see why they shouldn't even put a piece of that on there. Well, it tells you that you have to use a glass plate. This belongs to my kitchen, and yeah, those are models from a magazine. Sorry. Yeah, so it has to be a flat surface. It can't have the glass has to be smooth, and of course, common sense will tell you that if it has rules or any type of design or something, any type of texture, it'll basically mess up your template. So I'm going to attempt to do this with one hand. I'm not guaranteeing anything. I wish I had one of my kids here, my youth, but they're not. Okay, so what you do is, this is not gonna work, I don't think. Let's try this out. Of course, I cannot even pause because the iPhone is so smart that you, while you're recording, you can't even pause. How nice is that? All right, let me try to attempt to possibly maybe prop it up somehow that I can try to record this. Okay, let's see. Let's try to prop this up. I don't know if it's gonna work, but alrighty. Okay, I kind of can see a little bit. All right, so what you do is you take this and the tip, and the way it tells you that it's best to pull towards you, so I'm going to attempt it here. I hope you can see this. And of course you can't go too fast, but you can't go too slow either. And then you turn it. I'm going to try to turn it just slightly so I won't come out of focus. And you pull it down again. Okay. You turn it again slightly. Well, they say, I'm trying to practice, so this, I'm telling you, this is my third time doing it. As you can see, my triangles. And I have to tell you, they're not straight. On the first two, I didn't have to go over it twice, but because I'm trying to get it the first time. All right, then what you do, you take this, pull it up, and just pop it out. Simple as that. These are the other three that I did. You can tell that this is the one that I just did now. It's not as smooth as the other ones, so I suggest that you do it. I did these slowly, pulling. Of course, I mean, you have to get the feel of it. I can tell you how I'm doing it, but that doesn't mean that it's going to work for you. So you have to like kind of play with it yourself. But I found that doing it twice gives you all of that. So whatever you see on here is what you get inside your stencil. Yes. So these I just kind of just pulled slowly towards me, and they came out smoother. And here, I don't know if you can see the difference. This is the one that I just did. See it there? So now I'm not sure what they're gonna look like when I use them, but I am gonna use them, and I will, as a matter of fact, when I'm done with this, I'll do another video of using the texture paste so you can see what they look like. How's that? I think that's fair, right? Yes, it is. So I just wanted to show you really quick. Sorry, my hand is in the way. These are all the different ones that I did. I used the light box to trace some of these. Some of them I drew, and like something like that I just took out of the internet, you know, those free pictures, and I kind of did that. These I did freehand. You can tell the ones that I did freehand because they're not sort of perfect, but then again, if you're doing your own stencils, they're not gonna come out perfect. I mean, when you purchase these stencils online or in the stores, a machine does them. You know, it's not a person doing them by hand, so you can't expect perfection. But nonetheless, they're pretty cool. No art should be perfect because nothing's perfect in this world, and I think that's what makes art. That there is no rules to art, and whoever has rules, they really kind of, I feel they're dumb, because art is art, and you know, however it comes out is the expression of your heart, of your mind, of your soul. So you know, I don't think for me anyway, there's no rules in art. it's your creative being that's flowing out into your project. So with that said, if you haven't, please subscribe. If you found anything useful in this video or inspiring, give me a thumbs up, please. And yes, go discover, explore, and don't forget to inspire someone else. See you in the next one. Bye.